So I mean, we all kind of know it. This character does need help. Now, while I do think that this character is on paper like extremely busted, like I mean, if you take a look at it, if you get his full passive up, you can get, I believe, 5 times 35% reduction if I'm not mistaken, and then 7% per rainbow key sphere obtained on top of that. It's just, it can be really nuts, right, with the amount of damage reduction this guy can get. His defenses, even start of turn, they're around 380k, 400k, and with like what, let's say if he gets 3 rainbow orbs, it's like what, 60 to 70% damage reduction. That's a lot. That is really good. Now, the issue is GT bosses is the category that this guy needs, and it's really, that's the biggest issue, I think. The fact that it's 5% damage reduction per GT bosses, category ally in the team. And the thing is that that's his only real team too, right? I mean, we'll take a look at some of these other teams, but like, let's say Shadow Dragon Saga is not a team. Full Power is not a team right now. Like Kale leads Full Power. No, Kale leads a 200% into Full Power, but Full Power itself is not actually a really good team right now. It has a leader, right? Well, actually, I'm a liar. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? But it's more so just like super class. Extreme class Full Power is just not really, I'm not sure if it's ever going to be a thing, right? And again, this guy wants like big bad bosses, GT bosses, even units right there. Inhuman Deeds, I mean, what if he led Inhuman Deeds 200%? And what if this is like Inhuman Deeds based? Like, we still have Super 17s on here, Babies on here. I feel like that could have been, interesting. Inhuman Deeds, right? That could have been an interesting team maybe to build around. It's just Power Absorption, AGL Cell leads. GG Bots is his team. Battle Fate, he won't fit on there really, because again, it's like a super class. We would need an extreme class Battle Fate leader, and then it's like, again, there's kind of risky maneuvers with not really too many GT bosses units there, right? I don't know, just this part of his passive is main issue, but that's what we have to work with, right? We can't change that. I mean, if I was gonna change anything, this should just be extreme class. I think if it was like per extreme class ally, I would like that a lot. Or like this, make it attack and defense with each attack received, right? He only gets the additional after revives, and he can't even get the additional and super effective if another character's revive is activated, like 23rd World Tournament Goku, right? Maybe if it was his revive or another character's, it'd be different, but I don't know. Because if that was the case, then you could actually probably run him more effectively on the like GT Duo team. But you can't, because if his revive doesn't proc, he's not. Dude, it's a 9-day difference. The amount of offense that this part of his passive gave, that's really powerful. So yeah, that's kind of the issue going on with Omega Shenron. But let's go ahead and let's talk about GT bosses, right? I think that's kind of the main point of the video here, where I want to say, I feel like this category isn't necessarily like, dead in the water like a lot of people are presuming it to be, right? I want to bring it up right here. Where is it? This, I mean, like, you can look at this. This is not, no matter what people are going to say, this is not like unrunnable garbage. Like, if we presume LR Super Baby 2 and his EZ is going to be really good, this is not like unrunnable garbage. This is not good. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yeah, this team could like no effort, no item every single stage. We even have a new like Omega Shenron like stage in the Shadow Dragon event coming in GP. But I'm not gonna say like this team's like complete garbage ash, cheeks, right? That's not true. That's not true at all. But this team could definitely use help, right? I don't have actually, I don't have Super 17, so I don't have on this team. But probably wouldn't even run Super 17 here. We want like a core of like big bad bosses units, and 17 really wants like those Android Saga links or like those Android Kana links, which is why it's really weird with 17, because like it's like they kind of designed them for like this team in mind, but it's like his link set just doesn't mesh right? Which that's another issue with villains, right? Their link sets just don't really work that well. I mean, with Omega, Brutal Beatdown, GT, well, GT Fear and Faith, Nightmare First Battle, right? But this Android Assault link is quite important for him. I don't know. That's 17. It's a funny guy. But there's still, I think, hope for the team, right? I mean, it would need a lot of help, but I think that we could get the help that it needs. I mean, first and foremost, this guy, I think, is he the next Battlefield LR in line to receive an EZA? No, it's Frieza and Cold, and then I think this guy. So I don't know. This guy might be coming in some time from now, but I mean, if they EZA this guy like within the next year or so, I think that could be good for this team because it's a new named character, Legion of Shadow Dragons. He could work really well with Omega and with his support, right? He could be an interesting option, but they would have to obviously make him good. Now, these Battlefield unit EZAs haven't really been bad though, so I would say keep a lookout for that eventually. I mean, this guy's EZA could help the team, but again, he won't really mesh well with the team like the others. This unit, it's very strange, right? This unit has not gotten his EZA. I'll talk about it in a bit, but I think there's like a potential chance, like Super Baby 2 or Super Baby 1 that transforms into the Super Baby 2 is actually the next Dokkan Fest, right? But before we talk about that, this unit actually should EZA next month, because last year we got the Pepe Gal EZAs for these units, right? And then no, it was these units, right? And these units were the 2019 Pepe Gal batch. So now this year in August, if they want to keep the trends, we're gonna get the 2020 Pepe Gal's batch, which is pretty much just Oceanish and Launch. I don't know if there's any others. I mean, they could let's see, because when did like these guys come out on JP? This, you know, on 320, yeah, they're 2020 unit as well, right? But I don't know, because all the other Pepe Gal's units like awaken at the same time, so it would be Oceanus in this launch. Where is she? Right here. But this Oceanus, if they make her like very GT bosses centric, I think that would be good. Like it could be GT bosses on Pepe Gal's or anything, but she could be a very helpful like floating unit. Maybe they give her support. I think that would be quite good for this team, right? That there is hope there. Let's see who else. I mean, this Roto, I don't think he's necessarily good enough there. It's from there. It's kind of like we would just need new characters, which is where I'm gonna lead into that baby theory I talked about. So it's very interesting that they're just going with Omega here and not Super Baby 2. And I guess I haven't talked about these two. I guess we'll talk about them real quick here. You know, their easy details. These units are like solid. I haven't seen the math about what they're going to do, but I presume with their EZA stats, you know, considering some links active, they could, like, they're gonna be double supering guaranteed on this team, right? They're gonna be guaranteed doing 2 super attacks, 230% raises here, plus this 100% here. Their defense shouldn't be too terrible, I think. I mean, what, they're gonna get GT. Yeah, that's gonna be their only team. That's gonna be his only link active GT. And then, yeah, well, that is kind of a little unfortunate. I mean, only GT, huh? I don't know if, because like a lot of these links, again, here's the villain link issue yet again, where okay, well, they're missing. You know how powerful links could be. You know how much links can provide to a unit. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot of strength link skills give, and if you're getting one link active, that's very not good, right? Especially in this day and age with the well, I mean, I say this day and age, but it's been like years with the new link level system now, right? So that's the thing. But again, we'll focus back on baby. Very, very interesting that, well, first off, it was a Super Saiyan 4 Goku celebration, and for the past like what 4 years, it's been, or 3 years or something like that. It's been, okay, the part 1 LR and the part 2 LR are from like the same fight basically, right? Or I guess they don't have to be from the same fight. Just they're people that they fought. I mean, technically, you could say, well, like, Full Power Jiren never fought, Blue Falcon Goku and Blue Evolution Vegeta, right? And it's antagonists, so it makes sense, right? A lot of people were saying Omega could be the Part 2 LR, Carnival, and here it is. A lot of people were saying, hey, why wasn't this Part 2 during the anniversary? I couldn't tell you, right? I love Kai Goku, though. I think I definitely love Kai Goku. He's so good, release. But, like, in terms of strength. I'm getting off topic here. I'm so stupid. Okay, anyways, baby. It's very interesting because they haven't given him anything new in so long that it's almost just like strange they kind of went for Omega. Now I think Baby deserves a Dokkan Fest. We know a Dokkan Fest should come out on the 31st, right? Usually Dokkan Fest on like basically one of the very last days of the month is what's gonna happen. We'll know for sure when the sales end and stuff like that, and when the next Dokkan Fest should be. But I'm thinking the 31st. Now, because of that, what if it's Baby, right? Well, I'm thinking, what if it's Baby, right? There's a few things that we could consider on top of that, and the fact that again, just like literally this specific in Baby, he's one of the oldest units in the game not to get an EZA. Him and the Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku, the Physical Pan, and then the STR Trunks, right? I could literally pull up GT for these units. These units are like they're like 3 to like 7 of the oldest units, like in order to have not actually received an EZA. They're sub EZAs for the Super Saiyan 4s, and I feel like it would just be good for them just to like I don't know why they didn't EZA this celebration. It's very strange. They're holding on to these guys. Like what are they not using these guys for? What are they waiting for? Well, what's the point of them waiting to EZA these units? It doesn't make sense. They're just extra, like, they're so old. It really doesn't make sense. And they match the theme for the celebration. Like, you guys could see the confusion there, right? And like, what are they waiting for? And then on top of that, if you're not aware, I guess I could pull it up here. This JP Tanabata celebration did not return the first 2 Baby Saga, story events, right? We got the Giru event, and then, oh, we're in the Yander Saga. And then, you see, there's no Baby Saga story event that actually returns. And it's like, okay, well, we had the Baby Saga Great Ape mode, Explosive Chain Battle. We had, Super Saiyan 4 Goku come out. I mean, this celebration was kind of weird in general because we had Beerus and God Goku get their EZAs, which is, I think, sure. I think that's fine just to get God Goku in here finally on GP. And Beerus is actually, I think, a very strong EZA, but it's like, what's the reason for that not returning? That doesn't make sense. A lot of us were thinking, what if that event revamps and then, gives us the awakenings for some of the units that would be in that Dragon Ball GT event? Because we know from that Dragon Ball GT event, which I guess I should have also pulled up beforehand, it'd be story events, right? And then we can go to GT down here, but we know that there are a couple of units that do awaken from this event here. Keep in mind, the first one already was starting to Dragon Ball story, but there's this Goten, there's this Gohan, yeah, the Goten, Gohan, and then there's also the Trunks, right? I want to see the Super Saiyan Trunks right here, right? These 3. EZA's Awakenings, that'd be cool, right? I think that'd be really interesting. There's also the Possessed Bra, and then in this story event, we actually have a card. I pulled it up, didn't I? There's so many tabs open now, yeah. Let me actually close some of these tabs here because there's like a billion open. There's also the Possessed Videl here. Bam. I don't think she has an actual awakening, but it's another card that we can get. Again, there's also the Possessed Bra. Maybe they can give us a Bra and Videl, and then EZA and Awaken, like all 5 of those units. Like, that could be pretty good for they're not on GT bosses though. Yeah, they're not on GT bosses, but they would fit Baby's leader skill, I guess, right? But they get easy and awaken all these guys, right? But maybe they update GT bosses and make the category actually fit every single GT, villain unit. That would be a great start, actually. If they fit every single GT villain on here instead of just certain GT villains. Like what? The 17 is like this. This 17 sucks, right? He's not really good on there, right? This guy could be interesting, right? If we ever get a Goku fight. I mean, Target Goku, some of these units on the GT Bosses team are in Target Goku. Omega's not on Target Goku, but like a lot of the other villains are on there, right? And just for the future, but especially like when these guys come out, it would be very helpful for that category just to be expanded to where it's just not specifically the bosses of GT, like the Final Fight units. It just would be very helpful, but again, we're expecting that these guys would use EA and Awaken or something, and they haven't. And they didn't bring back this event. It's just like, okay, well, what if they're not bringing back the event because for some reason they just don't want to like have it out there for like 2 months or something, right? Because back in the day they would usually just extend events like that, or just like have the event just like set to last for as long as it would actually be, which it gave us hint for like worldwide celebration for the Cell Saga. So like, are they gonna wait and then give us this event like revamped like in 2 weeks with Baby, right? Maybe they do that, and then that would really help GT bosses. A new Dokkan Fest Baby. It would have, and then we would need to get a support unit. I mean, this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like they make GT bosses like expanded for all those possessed units, and then give us like a possessed Bulma that's like a really strong support unit. Like, make her actually give damage reduction to the team. Who cares? Even though we have Omega as a leader, make her give damage reduction to the team and everything, and that would be sick. That'd be really cool. I mean, even these Shadow Dragons, like, why not give us like free-to-play Shadow Dragons, like the Guinea Force or something like that, and buff this team more, right? Even like if it was a real brand unit again, I think that'd be fine. But it's like so easy to make this team good still, because like they can make free-to-play units that could give us Dokkan Fest Baby in 2 weeks, right? A new ice. We haven't had an ice in forever, right? Even an ice specific. Like, what if it's like LR ice, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, then they give us Oceanus as another card, maybe like the actual. No, this is Oceanus, right? So I guess it could be like a. Because I'm thinking like Ice and Nova. How would they do it? I guess it could be. Maybe they could just give us a new Sin, like an LR Sin Shenron, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like one of them could be like a dual Ice and Sin, or Ice and. Oh, I guess we already have a dual Ice and Nova. Huh? I don't know. There'd be a way to do it. Maybe it could be like an LR Nova, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, bam, right? And then those are the T-Wars, right? Ice and the others. Oceanus. I think this is Haze. This is Natron. No, this is Rage and Natron. Okay, yeah. Anyways, they could also awaken this unit in EZM, right? I think that'd be pretty cool. Just like the Super Baby 1. That would be helpful. He's another actual GT boss unit, but yeah, it's very weird that Baby didn't actually get like a LR or Dokkan Fist. It's like there's no way they don't have that plan. Like they said, dude, this guy Omatu was like, hey, I have everything planned until the 10th anniversary. There's no way that they're gonna just. I mean, it's probably gonna happen where they're just gonna be like, okay, GT Bosses has finished. We got a Baby, we got a 17, we got Omega. This Baby, we're good, guys. Woo, right? But I don't know. I feel like there's more, because it just a lot of these like weird, unexplained things that just don't match up, unless it's like, okay, even if it's not Baby right next, right? Like maybe Baby Dokkan Fest in October, and then like the Part 2 LR in October, they can make it like a Super Saiyan 3 Great Ape Goku that does actually transform into Super Saiyan 4 Goku or something. I mean, there's a lot of animations that Super Saiyan 4 Goku actually still like very much could use during that fight. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe it could be like an actual like another GT Bosses LR or something. what will they even do? Maybe just an LR is like summonable Isanova. And it's like, yeah, screw this guy, right? I don't know. I'm done. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this. Like, again, we also know that I didn't talk about it. This guy is Easy Yang, so he could be helpful. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, you know, I want to end. I think he's good, but the team is not good. Omega himself is like actually really good once he has the full basketball, but this sucks. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.